This episode is brought to you by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Some things are just better together, like party playlists and Friday nights, campfires and ghost stories, peanut butter and chocolate. And Reese's Cups are the perfect combination of creamy peanut butter and delicious milk chocolate. So, when you want something sweet, you can't do better than Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Buy Reese's today wherever candy is sold.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk about putting effort in videos, like that whole topic, because I've heard it for myself, that people say that I don't put no effort in my videos. And it's funny because I'm like, well, when you accumulate 5 million views across all of those videos, I can do whatever I feel like. At the end of the day, it's still going to get views. So, that's not me being arrogant. That's literally how the internet works. I don't think people fully understand how the internet works. And then they want to point fingers and all this other crap. But no, there's, that's a thing though. Because I was talking about it the other day with a viewer of mine in one of my streams. And yeah, this supporter, he joined and we were talking about YouTube. And I was giving him advice and he was saying how he hates the fact that he could put so much effort in a video and it doesn't do anything, or it doesn't get the attention as a video does, that he doesn't put no effort in it and then it gets all of the attention. And it's messed up that it's like that, but that's how the internet is. There's so many videos that I've posted and I thought it was some of the greatest stuff that I've worked on. From montages to music to reaction videos, gaming videos. There's so many different TikTok videos, podcast episodes. There's so much different content that I've worked on. But some of my most viewed content is a tutorial on how to fix this issue with your Xbox. Or this Twitch compilation that I reacted to. Or the Dear White People, Why I Hate White People video that I reacted to. And yeah, there's so many, different types of videos that I've done that, they don't do well. Then there's those videos where I'm not expecting them to do well and they end up doing well. Like, for an example, when I had found out about McNasty, I wasn't expecting those videos to blow up. They were just going to be another, because that's the thing when you just do, and I think this is, I'm going to talk on that, how it's putting effort in videos doesn't matter. It's like, if you want to put, effort in a video, you very well can. I mean, honestly, if you have to, then you got to do that. But if there's videos where it doesn't require no effort, it's like, my thing is at the end of the day, always make sure that you're having fun. So putting effort in videos don't really, matter and stuff. Like, as long as people see that you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself, I think that you're going to have a successful career regardless of how much effort you put in the videos or not. So, but anyways, last year when I discovered McNasty and the Rainbow Six Siege community and all those different people within that community, I wasn't expecting the videos to do so well. I had just randomly, I think I randomly had searched up try not to get triggered or try not to laugh, something like that, and his videos had popped up. So I reacted to them, and then after that, the videos started going crazy, and there was videos I posted from montage. I don't think, because I had took a break last year, or no, I was working on music last year. But no, there was music that I was putting out, gaming videos. I was creating channels, and so there's all of these podcast episodes. So there's all of this stuff that I'm working on, and I'm putting so much effort and work into it. And overall, I'm like, they wasn't doing nothing. So here's my thing. Here's my solution to being a content creator, regardless of what you do. Put hard work into all of it. Or you can just, do the bare minimum, but make sure that you feel comfortable with what you're doing. If you feel comfortable doing the bare minimum, then okay, go crazy doing the bare minimum. But if you don't feel comfortable, if you feel like that you need to make a crazy video after crazy video after crazy video, you can very well do that. Here's the thing. You are in control of everything that you do when it regards content creating. There is not one person in this world that can control what you do when it's your dreams, when it's your goals, when it's your future that you're, managing. Because at the end of the day, are you taking this stuff serious? If you're not taking this stuff serious, then that's how you're going to be able to see the difference. And not saying that this supporter of mine, he's not, being serious with what he's doing, but, to just be blunt and to just be as honest as I possibly can and to tell you things that I would have liked to hear. But yeah, if you're not being serious with what you want to do in life, bruh, it's going to be, hold on, I need to take my hoodie off because it's getting a little bit warm. But yeah, if you're not being serious with what you're doing, it's gonna get hard. And that's the thing. I'm like, the amount of times I have done, all of the stuff that I've done with content creating and the amount of work that I've, done, if I'm not being serious, if I'm not working on that stuff day and night, then that's how I view it, is that I'm never going to be successful. So like, this is just, my blunt, motivation, the mentality that I think I have to wake up and go to sleep, doing content creating work. I have to go to I have to wake up, get strong, because pretty much my work day is I have an hour, to eat breakfast. I may go out and do some things with my family real quick, but for the whole day, content creating, because before I'd just be like, okay, I'll just work on some videos for maybe an hour, and then after that I'm done. But I'm like, nah, I remember even last year when I was when the pandemic had or not even so much as the pandemic, but last year when 2020 had started, I remember that was one of the things I told myself was that I don't care how much sleep I lose, I'm definitely making sure that I make some time for YouTube. And so I had started working on that. And I feel like by the grace of God and thanks to him that I was given, and sadly, due to I didn't want to do content creating because of a whole pandemic and stuff, but I was going to use this time wisely. I was going to go above and beyond with what I'm doing. So I feel like that if you just putting effort into being a content creator, you won't have to worry about, what content does well and what content doesn't do well. At the end of the day, you put in that work. So I'm saying to view your content different than other content. Your content is obviously going to be different. My music is different from my podcast. My podcast is different from my gaming videos. My gaming videos is different from my reaction videos. But I view them all the same. The way that I feel when I do a reaction video is the way I feel when I do music, or the way that I feel when I do music is the way that I feel when I do a gaming video or a sports video or anything. You just got to be the same person, who you are, and not saying that you're different, not saying that but I'm just saying that's how, this is just my mentality and how my thinking process is with content creating. Overall, at the end of the day, you have to be serious with it all, so that's why it's the effort that you put into, a big video, put that into a small video. And if you put the bare minimum in a small video, then put the bare minimum in a mega video, but just have fun and be serious with it. So, this video doesn't, have as much effort. Cause I'm saying me at the end of the day, whatever videos do well, or whoever I am, not even trying to say I'm different in all my videos and stuff, but, or, for this, pretty much talking to the people that are starting off on YouTube, whoever you are, or whoever that character that you display, cause me at the end of the day, I can be myself, but different at the same time. If you understand, if I feel like being calm, cool, and relaxed, I'll do that. But if I feel like being loud, raging, or whatever, I'll do some stuff like that too. Because it's me at the end of the day. This is who I am outside of content creating. So that's why, I feel like when I very first got into content creating, the dream of just following, my, vision, following my dreams, just overall, continuing doing what I'm doing, that's the only thing that stuck out. It wasn't how much effort, because I was fam, I was happy that I did, my first few videos on YouTube when I had a digital, so this is YouTube, this is me and YouTube back in 2010 when I very first got into YouTube. I had a digital camera, okay, and I had video games. So I was like, well, dang, like I can't, go all above and beyond. Cause my thing is like, that's the thing, yeah, that's why I was like, I remember I was thinking of like prior before doing this, you don't even know like what your fans are into. You may be doing videos for this audience, but you're attracting another audience where it's like they might like that bare minimum stuff. They might like, so that's the thing. You never really know who's going to be into your content. I think just, if you got like a strong, dedicated like fan base, it doesn't even matter what type of content that you put out because they're, them fans is going to accept whatever you're doing. So that's why, that's like the beauty of having a strong fan base. That's the beauty of having a fan base where it's like they don't care what type of content you're putting out, as long as they see that you're having fun and as long as they see that you're happy and then your mental health is like good and all of that. Because I feel like that's another thing is, with mental health and then being a content creator, it's like, having that thought processes where it's like, oh, this video, there ain't no effort put into this video, or I don't feel the same way, then it's, I feel like your mental health is just going to be all over the place. You're not going to be thinking straight when you do videos, because if one video blows up that you feel like it wasn't as good as a big video, then you're just going to be put. So that's why I'm saying, like, you got to view all of your videos as the same. Because that's why when a video of mine's, when it blows up, it's more so is like surprising, like, huh, wow, all right. But I'm not looking like, well, dang, how come they're not doing this for my music? Well, how come they're not doing this? You just got to keep, that's the thing where it's like for people, it's like you just got to keep putting in that work until like eventually, yeah, your music is getting 1 million views, or your TikTok videos are getting 1 million views, or your reaction videos, gaming videos, sport videos, whatever videos you're putting out there, like just the idea of it all is like, it's either same effort or no effort, but don't put yourself in this mindset where it's, you just got a bunch of different things going on at the same time. Because like I say, your mental health is just going to be crazy. It's going to be all over the place. So hold on, I need to plug up my laptop charger. But what was I saying prior beforehand? I was saying something, and then just, that's like, I can tell you guys right now, it is not good, being a content creator. You just got a million things running through your mind, because no, that's me. That's 100% me. I have a million things running through my mind to where, and it ain't even so much as like, what's going to have more effort or what's not going to have effort. It's just more so like getting these videos done and out the way. As I view it, I'm like, I just want to put out content. I don't care how the content, I mean, honestly, like if there's a mistake, like, and that's the thing where I'm like, if it's a mistake, like, okay, the audio cuts out, or the reaction video messed up, or the gaming video messed up, or, something, then I'm like, okay, then now it's just, I look for more so the mistakes that I made. Cause I'm like, that's, I feel like what matters. That's what's, but at the end of the day, bruh, I can put out a video of me dancing and Grand Theft Auto and have some music playing in the background. And at the end, people will watch that. People would be into that type of stuff. Surprisingly, if it's like if it's just you or some other people or who, whatever, I'm like, bro, like I'm telling you, I like, when I very like, and then there's, getting back into, when I very first got into YouTube, I was putting videos up and I was like, I would watch these videos. Like I would sit down and be like, this is like the type of videos I was like, when I was making videos or started off, I was trying to like put it in the image of the videos that got me into YouTube in the first place. Like that's why I started off. And then eventually I was like, okay, well, that's not working. I got to do something else. So then I started doing that, and it was more so like, it wasn't working out because it wasn't like the videos that I watch. Like when I would do gaming videos, it wasn't like, oh, I got a capture card or I'm playing, like doing like all these different like it was either a digital camera, an iPad or an iPod or an iPhone. Those are the 4 things that I was using when I very first got maybe, I don't know, cause I didn't get a capture card, I think until maybe 2015, I think. So yeah. like prior beforehand, it was, those were the three things, and so, or the four things that I was using. And I was like, this not the same, like I don't feel the same. So I'm like, nah. So when I got that capture card, yeah, first 5 years of me in YouTube was like, it was straight up like some kiddie stuff. But anyways, but no, then I got that capture card. Then I started, but then the laptop wasn't good. So it was more so the mistakes that was happening. Like, okay, got a capture card, but the laptop isn't, doesn't meet its requirements. So now I can only, but I was like, I still was going to, do what I can. The bare minimum, and that's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna make the best out of the bare minimum, and then, then make the best out of like the maximum of whatever content that I'm doing and stuff when I do get to that time. But I feel like that it's, it's like how can I like place it? It's kind of like a meter, like you can't just, jump straight to like 200 and something miles per hour. Like, no, it's gonna be a build up to it. So that's why I'm like, okay, I gotta like do like things that leads up to this, me doing 200 miles per hour. It's like, you understand what I'm saying, but it's like, I feel like it's a build up process. You can't just like cut straight. Because I remember so it was funny, like to tell this story. So there was a time where I told this model, she was like she's like an actual legitimate model. She was on Nick Cannon's show Wild and Out. She's on TikTok now. I don't really know what she's doing, but I just, like after she blocked me, I was like, hey, you know what? That girl, she's on her own. Like I was over. I thought I was just giving her out advice. I didn't realize that it was a problem. I didn't think I said anything offensive, but that's what. And I think the tweets are still up too. But no, so she had made a tweet. This is when I was following her. So she made a tweet saying, and I think I told this story before, but for those that are new to my podcast. But anyways, she made this tweet saying she wished she can skip to this successful part of her life. So I'm like, I've had that same process, like that thought process where I'm like, man, I wish I could just skip to being a millionaire. Man, I wish I can skip to being, this big YouTuber. But I'm like, it's going to be a build up. It's going to be a process. You can't just cut straight to wherever you want to get to and not go through the process. Because then my thing is this, all right, you get there. Now you got to understand like how to maintain that. But you didn't go through that process. So you have literally no like backup memory of like, well, dang, like, what do I do now? Like, how do I get? So anyways, she made that tweet. And so I sent her out a tweet saying, I'm like, hey, you got to put in work to get to that point in time in your life. I kid you guys not. She blocked me after saying that. And I was confused because I'm like, fam, I didn't say anything like rude or disrespectful. And so I remember I had commented on one of her photos on Instagram and was all like, hey, like, I don't know why I was blocked, but like, and I told her, I'm like, all I just said was this, like, I'm sorry if that offended you, but like, I don't know, bruh. And so then she blocked me again. I was like, nah, this girl's weird, bro. I was like, something wrong with her. I'm like, I don't even get that, but yeah, she was like, she had like fans like messaging, or not messaging me, but commenting because I did make some videos about it. I was like, nah, I put her on blast. I was like, girl's weird. And so I'm like, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm like, you blocked me because I'm trying to give you advice, like stuff that, I would have needed to hear and things. But yeah, I was like, I didn't know what was up with all that and stuff. I feel like people are going to try to compare that to my situation, but I'm like, completely different. I didn't approach her insulting her and stuff. Like, if you call that an insult, I'm like, then people just sensitive. But anyways, but yeah, like, there's always gonna be a process, in the stuff that you're doing. So that's why, like, with whatever it is, bare minimum, or, the most amount of effort that you could put, make sure that you just have the same mindset, for the bare minimum and for like, full on maximum overdrive effort that you put into any form of work that you are doing. But don't ever put yourself in a mental state where you're so bottled up and just so confused on what to do and stuff, and yeah, it's, things just get hard for you and things. But anyways, I hope this episode motivated y'all, helped y'all out, answered any questions and all that. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 38 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, make sure you use my supporter my SeatGeek code. No, I ain't got it backwards. This is the second time I ain't did that. Make sure you use my SeatGeek promo code TMossBoss, and then we'll knock $20 off your first purchase. And make sure you, now use my supporter creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.